Two pieces of breaking news involving the Steelers caught everyone by surprise in the last few hours. Omar Khan went wild and pulled off a trade no one expected, involving big names like Jaylen Ramsay, Janu Smith, and even Minkah Fitzpatrick. And just as the dust had settled, Jerome Bettis appeared with a warning straight to the heart of Aaron Rodgers' offense. If you're a true Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss any news. Let's watch the video. The Pittsburgh Steelers have been cooking this offseason, and let me tell you, Omar Khan is not messing around. The Steelers GM has been wheeling and dealing like he's playing Madden with the trade settings turned off. After years of playoff pain and a winless postseason streak dating back to 2016, this front office is clearly done waiting around. Rebuild? Nope. This squad's going for it, right here, right now. Just when you thought Khan was going to chill after flipping George Pickens to Dallas, he went full wild card mode. Boom. Another blockbuster. The Steelers pulled in Jaylen Ramsay and Janu Smith from Miami, sending star safety Minkah Fitzpatrick back to the Dolphins in return. That move had fans double taking, especially with Fitzpatrick being such a cornerstone piece. But let's talk about what they got. Jaylen Ramsay adds that elite, playmaking swagger to a veteran defense. That's huge. But you know who's got Big Ben Roethlisberger the most hyped? Janu Smith. On his latest Footballin' podcast, Roethlisberger didn't hold back. He loves the pickup. That might be the bigger deal, he said, calling Smith a rare dude who's basically a wide receiver trapped in a tight end's body. Line him up with Pat Freiermuth and Darnell Washington. That's a matchup nightmare for defenses. Roethlisberger even joked that he's biased. Tight ends were his bread and butter, but he's got a point. Smith brings something Pittsburgh's offense hasn't had in a while: dynamic versatility. The Steelers are still going to run the ball, no doubt. But now they've got real weapons, playmakers. And Smith, coming off a killer season with 88 grabs, 884 yards, and 8 scores, is the kind of guy who can stretch the field and open up space for everybody else. Even though losing Fitzpatrick stings, this move covers multiple bases. Ramsay locks down one side of the field, and Smith gives the offense an explosive new toy. You get the feeling Khan's got a plan, and it's not about scraping by. It's about stacking wins and finally getting back to January football that matters. Oh, and if you somehow missed it, yeah, Aaron freaking Rodgers is also in the huddle now. With that kind of QB, these new pieces, and a deeper playbook, the Steelers could roll into 2025 with one of the most dangerous offenses they've had in a long time. Roethlisberger sees it. Fans feel it. Now it's just about delivering when it counts, and if the exchange was already explosive, the statement from the legendary Jerome Bettis has just set off a red alert in Pittsburgh. Jerome Bettis just dropped some classic bus wisdom, and honestly, it's something the Steelers better not ignore. The Hall of Famer rolled through the Dan Patrick Show and gave his stamp of approval on the team's aggressive off-season moves, but he also threw down a big ol' caution sign for the offense. Don't put everything on Aaron Rodgers' arm. Bettis, who made his name bulldozing defenses during his time in Pittsburgh, knows a thing or two about what makes this team tick. And while he respects Rodgers' legendary throwing ability, he made it clear, asking a 41-year-old QB to sling it 40 times a game? That's just not the way. If you ask Aaron Rodgers to throw the ball 40 times, that's a mistake, Bettis said straight up. And Aaron would tell you that's a mistake. This is coming from a dude who defined that classic smash-mouth Steelers identity. And he's not wrong. Rodgers is still elite, but at 41, even he would benefit from a balanced attack that doesn't lean on him to play hero ball every Sunday. You've got to protect the guy, and that starts by running the damn rock. The Steelers seem to get it. They've revamped the offensive line and brought in young rookie Caleb Johnson to revitalize the ground game after moving on from Najee Harris. Johnson's got the burst and toughness to complement the passing game, which now features big-time weapons like DK Metcalf and Janu Smith. You give Rodgers solid protection, a real run threat, and some juicy targets? That's the kind of setup that lets a veteran quarterback do his thing efficiently, not desperately. Let's not forget, Rodgers isn't just here to toss deep balls and ride off into the sunset. He's here to chase one more ring, and Bettis knows what that takes. He ended his career hoisting the Lombardi in his hometown of Detroit, but only because the offense had balance, the defense had bite, and the coaching staff leaned into what worked. That's the blueprint Bettis is handing over now. So do I agree with him? Absolutely. Bettis is preaching the gospel. This version of the Steelers has the potential to light up scoreboards, but not if they turn Rodgers into a one-man army. Use the run game. Let the defense hold the line. And let Aaron be great when it counts, not on every single play. With all the new firepower and Rodgers potentially playing his final season, this could be a special ride. But it'll only go the distance if Pittsburgh listens to one of its all-time greats and keeps that offense balanced. Khan is betting big, and the roster is looking scary. But Bettis' message is clear. Don't put everything on Rodgers. If the team can level the playing field, big things could happen. Sign up to follow every step of this new Steelers era.